This is Gene Key, Skyserve, Texas News.
A Dallas man on death row loses his federal appeal. NBCDFW.com contributed to this report. The Dallas man is on death row for fatally shooting his cousin during a robbery 16 years ago, where a second person also was killed. The ruling came down from the 5th U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals on Monday for a second time, turning down arguments from prisoner Ivan Cantu that his legal help at his 2001 trial was deficient, failing to investigate and present evidence. Cantu was innocent. Cantu was convicted of killing 27-year-old James Moscuda and was indicted for the death of Moscuda's girlfriend, 22-year-old Amy Kitchen. The two were shot at Moscuda's home in North Dallas. Moscuda's Corvette was taken and found outside Cantu's apartment, evidence showing he took Kitchen's engagement ring and gave it to his own girlfriend. A Dallas man is sentenced to 20 years after being convicted for prostitution of a disabled teen. KHOU.com contributed to this report from Dallas. Damon Cantrell White was sentenced Monday. The 24-year-old man pleaded guilty to using a facility of interstate commerce in aid or a racketeering enterprise and to a weapons count. His brother, 27-year-old Kenneth Lee Ray White, was earlier sentenced to 27 years for the same thing, along with being a felon in possession of a firearm. Investigators say the brothers in July 2013 took advantage of the teen's mental diminished capacity to advertise her for sex. Dallas police rescued her from a motel after she was denied food, forced to engage in commercial sex acts, with the brothers keeping the money. According to regulators, Texas oyster growers with state leases must pay more for that right, but not as much as they thought. The Associated Press and the Galveston County Daily News contributed to this report. Regulators Tuesday have decided that oyster leaseholders in Galveston Bay and elsewhere in Texas must pay $20 per acre each year for use of submerged state land. The Texas Parks and Wildlife Commissioner proposed $60 per acre. The most recent rate had been $6 per acre annually. A Texas Parks and Wildlife Department official says the commission decided on the lower rate after oyster leaseholders protested. The price increases were intended to help cover the state's costs of operating the lease program, mainly enforcement. The commission renewed the lease program for 15 years, but will review pricing every 3 years. Texas oyster reefs are still recovering from when Hurricane Ike hit in 2008, plus drought and flooding in recent years.
Visit us on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter at Skyserve News Service. This is Gene Key, Skyserve, Texas News.